The Type 96 main battle tank is one of the most prominent symbols of modern Chinese armored warfare, representing a major leap in the People's Liberation Army's mechanized capabilities. The story of its development begins in the wake of the 1991 Gulf War, when Chinese military leadership realized the urgent need for a main battle tank that could significantly outperform the existing Type 80, Type 85, and Type 88 tanks. Observing the effectiveness of modern armored forces in that conflict, the PLA decided to field a vehicle with superior firepower, protection, and mobility, one that could serve as the backbone of China's armored units well into the 21st century. The Type 96S lineage can be traced to the production of the Type 88C, factory designation ZTZ-88C, which itself was based on the Type 85 IM tanks exported to Pakistan. This pre-production model incorporated an additional observation device for the gunner and a simple mechanical planetary transmission, distinguishing it from the Type 88A and Type 88B designs, with which it shared no direct relation. Financial and production challenges delayed mass adoption, and only in 1997 did the series enter full production under the designation ZTZ-96. Since then, Factory 617 in Baotou has supplied the PLA with steadily increasing numbers, around 1,200 tanks in 2005, 1,500 by 2010, and approximately 2,000 units by 2014. The Type 96 has thus grown to form the core of China's armored forces in the early 21st century. Externally, the early Type 96 closely resembles its predecessor, the Type 85 IM. However, it distinguishes itself with a more powerful engine and a modernized fire control system. The tank's V12, liquid-cooled diesel engine, producing 780 horsepower, is an evolution of the 12150L7 and combined with a mechanical planetary transmission, forms a single power unit that can be quickly replaced in the field. Its suspension mirrors the Type 85 IM's reliable torsion bar system, delivering solid off-road performance across China's diverse terrain. Weighing 42.8 tons, the tank balances firepower, protection, and mobility, with a ground pressure of just 0.9 kilograms per square centimeter, allowing it to traverse most roads and bridges with minimal restriction. The Type 96's primary armament is a 125mm smoothbore gun ZPT-98, capable of firing a full range of domestically produced ammunition as well as Russian 9M119 reflex anti-tank guided missiles. The missile can engage targets up to 5 kilometers away, guided by a laser beam from the tank. Secondary armaments include a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun with 2,250 rounds and a 12.7mm W-85 anti-aircraft heavy machine gun with 500 rounds. The gun is stabilized in 2 planes and paired with an autoloader, allowing a sustained rate of fire of 6 to 8 rounds per minute and reducing the crew requirement to 3, commander, gunner, and driver. Fire control has been significantly upgraded from previous generations. A laser rangefinder, ballistic computer, stabilized gun platform, and combined commander and gunner sights allow accurate firing on the move. Night vision and thermal imaging enhance situational awareness, while the serial Type 96 features an additional observation device for the gunner. The turret itself is welded from rolled and cast armor plates in a modular design, simplifying the replacement of damaged sections. Hollow cheek sections filled with ceramic composite material improve resistance to both kinetic and shape charge threats, particularly in the frontal arc. The Type 96 was publicly revealed during the military parade in Beijing on October 1, 1999. Initially deployed to elite armored units, such as the 6th Armored Division of the 38th Army Group in Beijing and the 8th Armored Division of the 26th Army Group in Jinan, it gradually replaced older Type 59 variants in standard units as production increased. The improved ZTZ-96G, often referred to as Type 96A in literature, introduced in 2006, featured integrated explosive reactive armor, thermal imaging, a modern laser rangefinder, and an electro-optical protection suite against precision-guided threats. Notably, the rear turret armor received dense ERA coverage with minimal gaps, enhancing survivability against top attack munitions. Unlike the Type 99, the Type 96 lacks a commander-operated heavy machine gun under armor and self-digging equipment, emphasizing its role as a traditional main battle tank rather than a self-entrenching system. Several variants have been developed over time: the pre-production Type 88C, the base Type 96, Type 96A, Type 96B, and Type 96G with advanced protection systems, plus export versions VT-1, VT-2, and the modernized VT-4. These reflect China's iterative approach to tank development, combining domestic innovation, incremental upgrades, and lessons from operational experience. The tank's technical specifications highlight its modernity and versatility. With a combat weight of 42.8 tons, the Type 96 measures 10,280 mm in length with the gun forward, 6,325 mm along the hull, 3,372 mm in width, and 2,300 mm in height to the turret roof. Its ground clearance is 480 mm, and it can traverse obstacles such as 30 degrees inclines, 2.7 m trenches, 0.85 m vertical walls, and 1.4 m fords. The 780 horsepower engine provides a maximum road speed of 65 km per hour and off-road speed up to 40 km per hour, with a range of 400 km, extendable to 600 km with auxiliary fuel. Its armament, stabilization, and ammunition capacity are impressive. The 125 mm ZPT-98 gun carries 42 rounds, 22 in the autoloader, while the 7.62 mm machine gun and 12.7 mm heavy machine gun provide additional anti-personnel and anti-aircraft capability. The main gun elevation ranges from -6 degrees to +14 degrees, and smoke grenade launchers enhance concealment. Such capabilities make the Type 96 a formidable opponent, capable of engaging armored vehicles, fortifications, and infantry across multiple combat scenarios. Operational doctrine emphasizes combined arms integration. The Type 96 can operate alongside mechanized infantry, artillery, and air support, exploiting its mobility and firepower to perform both defensive and offensive missions. While its armor does not match the top-tier Western or Russian tanks, its quantity, upgrades, and battlefield employment compensate for these limitations. Over time, it has become the backbone of PLA armored formations, reflecting China's strategic emphasis on modern, mobile, and effective armored units. In conclusion, the Type 96 embodies China's pragmatic and innovative approach to tank design. It integrates firepower, protection, and mobility into a balanced platform that continues to evolve through variants like the ZTZ-96G. Its legacy extends beyond the battlefield. It provided the technological foundation for subsequent Chinese tanks, contributed to the PLA's mechanization, and showcased the country's growing capability to produce modern armored vehicles. With continued upgrades and operational experience, the Type 96 remains a central element of China's armored strength, demonstrating a careful blend of design foresight, engineering excellence, and tactical applicability.